Hey Cam fam, welcome back and welcome to Keeping Up with Cam if you're new here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we have our toddler boy hairstyle video number 42. So we're going to be giving you guys a braiding hairstyle. It's going to be a play on like a 6 braids, like a straight back type of hairstyle. It isn't for, say, beginners, but you guys will see how it goes. Alright, so we're getting started. We're going to part the hair down the middle, but I'm doing a curved part just to kind of spice it up. I don't always want to give that same straight part in the middle because, you know, you don't want their hairline to stay like that. So this is going to be curved, and I'm just going to do it to the middle of his hair. I'm not going to do that curve line all the way down to the back. Alright, so continuing with our curved line parting, I'm going to start making braids. They're just going to go on the right side from the front to the back. I think I did about 3 or 4 on this side in total, but we'll see when we get there. Section, braids, twists, clips. It's going to make it so much easier for you. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going from the ear, and I'm just making a part through the middle horizontally. You could do this with the first braid, you don't have to wait till the second, but it's actually just making it easier for me to ensure that the braids are the same size all the way down, so that they meet up with the hair at the bottom of his head and the braids are equal. So I section that braid up to the point of the horizontal part through the middle, and then I'm able to see how much I need to take from the bottom half to complete the braid. Again, I'm keeping with the curved line parts. You can literally do these parts any way you want. Any type of abstract parting works. Or you could do them straight lined if you'd like. It is completely up to you. I just kind of like the ease of the random types of parts. Makes it just one step easier, a little less work to do, and a little less time consuming, because we know when we're doing these braids with these kids, they don't want to sit still. So any style that will take less time, or any aspect of the style that will take less time, super beneficial. Smile break. Alright, so this is what we are working with in the back. This is what all the parts ended up looking like. I had 9 braids in total. You can have more, you can have less. Remember guys, it's whatever works best for you. So now our favorite Shine and Jam. So I'm going to be using our Shine and Jam in the yellow container, and I'm going to be putting that on each part as I rub it in as I go down. Then I'm going to use the comb, and I'm going to go back over and just make sure that each part is extra crisp. We like our parts and our lines to look really sharp. That makes the style look a whole lot better. Detangle. Don't forget to detangle, guys, as much as you can as you go. It just makes it so much easier to do the style when the hair is not knotted up. Olive oil. So I'm putting the olive oil on the perimeter, the first braid on the left, the first braid on the right, just before I put on the Shine and Jam. Just makes it a lot easier to avoid damage. This product isn't damaging, but I just like to take the extra precaution. So now I'm using my soft bristle brush from Safety First, and then my tail comb just to make sure that everything is evenly distributed. The links for those products will be in the description box below. Alright, so now we're going to start braiding. As you can see, I'm just doing regular braids. I'm using the 3 strands to start my braid off, and I'm just going down. Make sure that you are going as close together as possible, keeping that braid tight, but we don't want to pull on our kid's hairline. We want to make sure we're collecting the hair on the outside, on the perimeter, as much as possible. Again, not too tight, but you want to make sure that it's in the braid, it's in the style, so that as the days go on, the style stays fresh and it doesn't get fuzzy and the hair doesn't start to come out from those braids. The actual amount of time I detangle while braiding, I feel like is the same amount of time I take to braid. Like every couple steps, like, okay, I gotta stop, I gotta use the comb, I gotta use the brush, I gotta do this, I gotta use my fingers. It's a lot to tangle. It's a lot. But I mean, it's necessary. It keeps their hair from knotting up and it also helps elongate the style. So again, let's detangle a little bit. And as I go and do the ends of the hair, I'm going to do it overhand. I did do it underhand here for a little bit, see? But I'm like, what am I doing? So I go overhand. I just find that with the overhand, it gives it a little bit of its length back. Curly hair loves to shrink and loves to curl up. So when you overhand braid, it gives it a little bit of that length back. Do you guys ever find yourself getting really into like our kids shows? That's me, especially when I'm braiding, because all I'm hearing and all I'm seeing is what he's watching. So here we have a little bit of Daniel Tiger going on. This is more of a relaxed, enjoyable show. Most of the time Cam's watching shows to do with math or science, stuff like that. But these I do enjoy as well. I mean, I gotta learn these things he's learning too, because it's been a while since I've been in school. You know, you gotta refresh. But I definitely do find myself getting a little more into his shows sometimes than he is. Alright, so to keep the style or the braid flat, we're putting the Shine and Jam on both sides of the braids, and we're just ensuring that we use the brush and the comb to make sure that it's flattened as we braid. So here is a closer look at me starting the braid. As you can see, it's just over and under, over and under. I really haven't figured out how to speak braiding yet, but I'm hoping that by demonstrating it here, giving you guys a closer look at it, it's going to be a little bit easier for you guys to grasp the concept, and you know, over time you guys are just going to be a pro. It's going to be like second nature. It's not even going to be something you have to think about. But I will continue to try and give tips and tricks on getting braiding technique down. If you have anything specific you'd like me to share or record or show, let me know down in the comment section. I will definitely get that done for you guys. And then again, once you get back down to the bottom, don't forget that we're going to overhand braid the end of the hair all the way down. Be sure to always detangle that end at least once before you start braiding down, if not a couple of times as you go down. Also, depending on how long their hair is, it may need to be detangled more than once as you proceed down the braid. do you guys have a preference for braid size? Do you prefer like a bigger braid, a thicker braid, or like a thinner, smaller braid, or are braids just braids to you? I think I really do enjoy a nice, small, tight braid, but I think it's just more work to get done because it's going to take longer and it's going to be more braiding, so I try not to do as many styles with smaller braids because Cam can get agitated. But I do love the look of that small braid. It's really cute, really sleek. But for now, bigger braids are more so of the go-to until I can kind of get him to understand, like, hey, you gotta sit for as long as mommy says because we gotta get this hair done, especially when it comes to school. So this braid, we did not even start from the front. We started in the middle. Like I said, abstract, whatever works for you. I just kind of like the look of different lengths, sizes, shapes, whatever. That was the look that I was going for. So this was perfect for this braid to start more so in the middle, lower back of the hair than for it to start in the front. But it's the same technique. We're still going all the way back. We're still detangling as we go, and we're still overhand braiding at the end of it to ensure we get a little bit more length out of our braid. If you have not already, please head over to our Instagram at keepingupwithkham. That way you'll be able to see behind the scenes. You'll be able to see like things that we're doing on a daily basis, things that we do when it's wash day, and even some educational stuff as well. We like to keep a lot of different things going on over there. As well, it's also easier to get in contact with us. If you have any specific questions for me, you can definitely hit us up in the DMs. I do respond. But yeah, we actually had a little video up the other day on the story, and we've reached bum length with Cam's hair. When it's wet, it is all the way down to his bum now. Alright, so we're greasing our scalp with our Kuza 100% Indian hemp hair and scalp treatment. I absolutely love this stuff. I just put it in between the parts. It is natural, so it's going to have some of those natural ingredients that kind of are left over, but you can just take that out if they do show up on the hair, and I got that at the beauty supply. Again, it's linked in the description box. So now we're working with our ends. I am redoing the ends. I've added a little bit of the shine and jam to the end so that keeps the hair straight as I'm doing this. We're adding the beads in, so I'm just braiding it all the way down. Then I wrap the bottom of the braid to make it easy to put on the beads. No need for an applicator tip, no need for any of those fancy things. Literally just use your hand, wrap it down, and put the bead on. Then I'm going to wrap the end of the hair above that last bead or first bead, whatever you want to call it. Take your elastic and just wrap it around, ensuring that it stays straight. You don't want it to be bulky or bunchy because then it's not going to really sit with the other beads properly. So you just keep wrapping and then you put the bead on top and that's it. You're done. Just keep going to all of them and that's how you add the beads in. I've read that it's pretty controversial to have beads for little boys, but I do it once in a while. I'm not doing colorful beads. People are already calling him a girl as it is, so what the heck? What can I do really, right? I just like that depending on how I'm seeing the ends, I put the beads on because it just keeps the ends straight, keeps it from rolling up, and it allows me to keep the hair in for a little bit longer than if I didn't have something weighting down the ends. And voila, this is our toddler boy hairstyle video number 42. This is the finished look, guys. We ended up with 9 braids in an abstract kind of curved manner. We added beads to the end. It looks really fresh. It was really easy to do. It's a pretty quick workup because you're already sectioning everything off. The beads are helping with keeping the ends from curling up, also keeping the style a little bit longer, and it makes it a lot easier too when we're putting our do-rags or bonnets on for the kitties at night. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit us in that comment section. We absolutely love to hear from you guys. Let us know if you've tried this style before, if you tried this style now. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about it, we will definitely answer it down below. As well, if you guys could hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Also hit that bell icon beside the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified every time we post a new video. You don't have to go looking for us. We come to you. As well, if you could share this video with your friends and family, and also hit us up on our socials. It's at keepingupwithkham on Instagram. We hope you enjoyed this style. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to look at our previous videos, and don't forget to look for our new ones. And we'll see you soon. Okay? Bye.